Now, I've rectified my mistake. So guys, you're welcome to my afternoon show once again. I made a mistake and I corrected it quickly. So, yeah, this is Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, correct. So guys, it is another day, how are they saying itself? Another brand new day to tell you guys an interesting story. I like bringing, I mean, interesting stories, good stories your way. So that's why I'm here now. Fully prepared, batteries charged, my phone's charged. So now guys, when I tell you my reality, don't be mad at me. Some people always say, uncle, you are discouraging them. You say, Sylvester Bianca, I see you. Some people say I'm discouraging them from coming abroad with the kind of videos I post online. Vengeance, I see you. Sylvester, I see you. How? For 5 days now, I've not gone outside. 5 days, I haven't gone outside. And if I make a video telling you my reality, you say I'm discouraging you. How? You see me every day. How many videos have I made outside? How many videos have I made outside? It is cold here, freezing cold. Minus, maybe in the night it was minus 5 grads. That's minus 5 degrees. You expect me to loiter about in cold weather. Go where now? Where do you want me to go? Do you understand me now? Where do you want me to go in cold weather? So share this program. Let's spend time together, man. Everywhere is boring. So I'm here to keep you company. We are keeping each other company. That is how we roll here. This is how we cure depression. We cure depression by keeping each other company, telling stories. Irene Baumgartner, I see you, my own sister. Do you understand me? We tell stories here. So, how many people? Does it mean everybody? Where are people, now, my guys now? Have they gone to work or what? What is going on? Have my people gone to work or whatever, or what? Well, try. See that name. Try, see you. Good afternoon to you. I want a full house before we start this. It is always a party here. Before I start this program, I want to have a full house. And as you join me, make some noise. I don't like dull people. I like action people. As you join me, you make some noise instantly. Keep making noise. When I say make noise, I don't mean you should start beating drums. You understand me? Share the program. Sparky, I see you. Share the program, like the program. That is a way of showing. Carolina Ojong, that name. Carolina, that name sounds so nice in the ears. Carolina. Some people call it Caroline, call the name, but that is not the right pronunciation. Carolina sounds more pleasant to the ears. Carolina. In America, there is a state called Caroline, North Carolina, South and, now is it South and North Caroline? You don't call it Caroline. You call it South Carolina or not? Nah, I forgot. So now we have 102 people watching on TikTok. Now we can start the party. How many people? I'm not even seeing the number of people that are watching on YouTube. Osako Lawrence. He said you are looking for money. Man, come with a positive vibe. What are you looking for? Say you are looking for money. Is it here that you will find the money? You are looking for money. Is it here you will find the money? Do you understand me? I don't understand you. Make some positive comments. So guys, I came to tell you guys a ghost story. Don't be afraid. Some people said I shouldn't tell the story at night. John Amelda, I see you. Welcome to my program. You know, John Amelda is a core follower of my page, a core fan. So when I see such people, I give them their due respect. He has been here for a long time, has been following me. And he always say his opinion. If my video is not pleasing to him, he will say, Buzuzu, you say you need peace. Am I the person that will give you peace? I did not offend you. You say you need peace. How? I didn't offend you in any way. I'm not disturbing you. You say you need peace. So guys, how many? 106 people is too small. I don't know how many we are on YouTube. Facebook. Now, guys on Facebook, you need to do better. You've got to do better. Like and share the program. I'm already big. This is no joke. I'm already big. So like and share the program. By sharing the program, you are doing me. That's you showing me support. Nicodemo Waigwa, I see you. Nicodemo, I see you. So if you have not seen me before, if this is your first time of seeing me, follow my page. Subscribe. That's a way of showing support. Do you understand what? Subscribe. This program is about what I saw as a little boy. For those of you that are new here we tell true life stories. And every video I drop is real. You understand me? If I drop a video, it's real. Don't doubt my videos. Why I created this platform is to be giving you, that's to tell you how I live in Europe, the true story, how life goes, how life is abroad. If I tell you all self, you go carry hand for head. If I tell you everything about abroad life, you will be shocked. Sometimes you see some people say, I am discouraging them. I'm not discouraging you. I dropped a video. Now listen, let me tell you. Stephen, I see you. You say I'm lying. Now you need to leave my page, yo, before I block you. Leave my page. My last warning to you. I am an elder. If you come here and say I'm lying, I will remove you. I don't tell lies. Do you understand me? Stop hating. I see you big time. Caroline, you said you want to come Europe. If you want to come Europe, listen attentively. You go to the embassy. Go to the embassy of the country you want to go to. There are some, I don't know where you are watching me from. You go to any embassy there, go make inquiries and apply for visa. I am not an embassy. I don't understand people. I am not an embassy. All these people that are saying I'm discouraging them, You go to the embassy and apply for visa. If they grant you visa, you come abroad and witness everything. You understand me? Go to the embassy and make inquiries. Am I working at the embassy? I don't understand. I am not working at the embassy. So go to the embassy, make inquiries. I don't understand people. A lot of people comment as if I am the owner of Europe. I don't own Europe. I don't own the embassies. Now, you guys should not be showing me hate. I don't own the embassies. I don't own Europe. If you want to travel abroad, go to the embassy. If they grant you visa, if you meet the requirements, they grant you visa, you come. So guys, you're welcome. Stop hating. You are half Nigerian and half English. Good to have you in the building. I never knew. Now I know. Good to know now. Great. I never knew. I thought you are full-time. But you're welcome. Now I'll be giving you your honor as my own person. So whenever you grew up in Nigeria, that's great. So whenever I visit you, now if you see, Caroline, okay, that's it, you are my sister too. Whenever I visit UK, I have fans. Now my fan base is UK. If you know the number of people that watches my programs and my videos, you know my fan base, let me tell you. First is United Kingdom. Second is Germany. Third is Austria. Fourth, USA and Italy are dragging it. Stop hating. You speak Igbo and Hausa. That's great. You understand me? But of recent now, most now, if you go to my YouTube channel, most of my viewers are from United States. I don't know why. YouTube, United States. Now of recent, Facebook, United States. Now wait, what's going on? Now, if you are watching me from USA, why are you watching? Now, is there anything special? Tell me why do I have a lot of US fans now? Of recent, since about 2 months now. I want to know, are they still sleeping? I don't know the time you have there in US. Why do I have so many US fans? But my main fan base is United Kingdom. Now USA, they are coming up. Now tell me why I'm having a lot of US-based fans. Nobody. Nah. You're only watching from Minnesota. But, nah. Yoni. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay. I heard there is a demonstration going on, protest. Yoni, I tell the truth, but some people doubt me, but I keep telling my truth. Now, there is a video I will post now after this program. I will post one video after program. But Yoni, you've not... Okay, Emily, Tanzania, I see you. Of recent, many guys living in USA are watching my programs. You know, when I go to analytics, I see USA. I say, wow, what's going on? That means I have a lot of fans in USA. Guys, you're welcome. Stop hating. Thank you so much. Now, I got a lot of invitation from guys, people living in USA, United Kingdom, Germany, Italy, Spain. But I've not been able to go. Now, the problem is listing, money. That is... Zaki, I should come Nigeria. Zaki, as you come. So now, guys, let's go. You're welcome to my afternoon show. For those of you joining me for the first time, my name remains Rodi. I'll tell you a true life story now. Now listen. What's my question to you? Have you ever seen a ghost before or a spirit before, a spirit being? Sukiya, stop making that comment. I will block you. Stop repeating, stop spamming, stop repeating, stop. This guy just came. He was just typing the same thing. The same sentence, more than 20. So I had to block him. So guys, you're welcome to my afternoon program. In this program, I will tell you what I saw. For those of you who doubt certain things, now this is not a made-up story. This is not, I've told this story before, many months. Do you understand me? I've told this story before. But I'm telling this story because of my new fans and followers. Some of you doubt spirituality. You doubt a lot of things about this life. I told you guys there are powers in this world that live in that, and there are spiritual entities here on earth. You think I'm joking? So let's go. This was, okay, let me leave it. I will tell you guys this story as far as I can remember. Not that's what I mean. How this story began. Do you understand me? I was like, when I was, this thing happened when I was a little boy, but I cannot tell you my exact age then. How was I to know? I never expected that such a thing, that I will see such. You understand what I mean? Now, guys, are you here? Not seeing any comments on YouTube. Are you still there? If you are watching me, you make some noise so that I know that human beings are here, not robots. Not robots. So every now and then you make some noise. People watching on TikTok are making some noise. I need reactions to know that human beings are watching me. You understand me? Good. So, many years ago, that was in the 70s. It was early 70s. Then I was like either 5 years old. Then my family lived in our village, in my father's compound. Early 70s, most of the villages then were bushes, forest, not much development and civilization. I remember we cooked with firewood, pots, you know what I mean? Clay pots, firewood, and all those kinds of things. That was what my mother used to cook. To tell you, even there were times in the village you will not hear any voice. You will not hear the voice of anybody. And this was after the war. Listen at it, this was after the war. That's early 70s. That was after the war. As the war ended. Now listen. So, you know, in the village that day, that time, my father built a bungalow, fenced it round with gate. This bungalow was 4 bedroom and big parlor. Then this compound, my father fenced, he was the first to fence his house, you know, to put a fence and put a gate. So, as somebody who worked with Europeans then in the 50s, you know what I mean? He did business with Europeans and things like that. So, my father then dug not this water system, not this modern toilet we use now. He dug pit toilets at the back of our house. You understand me? We used pit toilets a bit far, but inside the compound. That was where we went to ease ourselves. If you want to go, I mean, sheets. If you want to go remove excreta from your body, you go there. Everybody, we used it. And there were neighbors who had no toilets in their compound. So many of them came to our compound to ease themselves. Some went to the bush, to the forest. Do you understand me? Some went to both women, married women and men, went to ease themselves in the forest. Now, this is no joke because then there was no development. You see bushes everywhere. Now, let's go further. So, my father now dug pit toilet. You know what is pit toilet? Where you dig hole in the ground. You dig hole in the ground, and then you need to lay concrete, cement it, and put a hole in the concrete where you squat down and do your business. That small toilet, that toilet was like, say, 3 square meters or 2 square meters, the toilet was small. But, you know, that toilet was at the back, but had holes for air to be flowing in and out. Do you understand me? That toilet had holes on the wall, you know. The way my father constructed that toilet was a way so that air can be coming in and going out if you are in the toilet. Now listen. So, now, that hole on the wall, you know, they made some small holes on the wall, square holes on the wall, kind of. Lizards, you know, this red-headed lizard, at times, enter the toilet from that hole on the wall. Are you getting the gist? Sometimes when I enter the toilet, I see all these red-headed lizard and other lizards inside the toilet, and that made me uncomfortable. Not only this lizard, because as a little boy, when I enter the toilet and see a lizard, I'll run away. Now, for those of you who were not born in Africa, there's a particular lizard, male lizard. It has red, very red head. Do you understand what I mean? Now, listen. Not only these lizards, you know that toilet, where you squat down to shit, do the main business. We had, yes, Caleb is the name Agama lizard. Okay, thank you for reminding me, Agama lizard. Now, that pit toilet, we had a hole where where the sheet goes inside, where you squat and pass that sheet inside that hole. Now listen, there was a plank, small wooden plank we had, which we always used to cover that hole there. You know, where after sheeting, you use that small wooden plank to cover that hole so that maybe the smell of the faces or things like that would not be disturbing, that kind of thing. But every time we are done, and everybody that use the toilet will use something to cover that wooden plank to cover that toilet. Now, there were times, Shalatiko, I see you. There were times I went to that toilet. I want to go use the toilet. When I removed that wooden plank, to do my business, to shit, you see cockroaches. Cockroaches. Cockroaches will come out from that pit toilet. We climb out. 2, 3, they will be running, Some will run and hang on the wall, this kind of thing. Man. So, because of these lizards and these cockroaches that comes from this pit toilet, as a little boy, I was afraid, I was scared. I don't like seeing these things. So, because of those cockroaches and the lizards that usually stay in that toilet, I don't like using that pit toilet. You get the gist? I don't like using that pit toilet because of the cockroaches and the lizards. Now listen. One day, the urge, Bamboo, I see you. One day, I was like 5 years. One day, the urge to go shit came, I had that feeling, that urge to go shit. So now, that my father's compound, we have a plot of land at the back where my mother farmed back then. That plot of land belonged to us. So now my father made a door. I told you guys, he built a bungalow, fenced it round. But we have a plot of land at the back. So my father made a door at the back, which we, as an access to the plot of land, that door is what we use when we open it. You go to our farm. That is our plot of land at the back of the building. You get the picture now. Now, one day I was so pressed that I wanted to go toilet, So I did not want to go to use the latrine, that pit toilet. I had to go because because of the fear of cockroaches and lizard, I decided to go to the bush to go shit. Then we were running in the village, we ran around naked. I don't remember wearing anything. I was like 5 years then. Natural boy. Okay. So, I felt the urge to go shit. So I rushed at the back of our building. That very day, the whole village was quiet. Village in early 70s, after the war, the whole village was quiet. There was no noise anywhere. I can't remember if anybody was at home that day with me, or if they were in the sitting room. I couldn't remember. So, as that urge to go toilet came, to go shit came, as a little boy, I rushed to the back of our house. That's our empty plot of land. Because, that kind of I don't know, I cannot remember if I was purging that day or not, but it was an emergency one. So I had to rush back. I just rushed at the back of our house. When I rushed there, I did not go far because of fear. So I squat down, I bent down very close to the wall, our wall, that fence at the wall, So as a little boy, as I bent down to do my thing, the grasses, the forest and all those small trees covered me. So if you look you wouldn't see anybody. If you look, if people passed or anything, you wouldn't see anybody. Now, like 50 meters, no, like 80 meters away was an abandoned building, a mud house. This mud house, since I was born, I've been seeing that mud house. And according to a story, they said the owners of that mud house died and abandoned. Nobody lived there. And the roof had fallen, you know, all these tertiary, that bamboo, tertiary, that roofs, you know, that they did with bamboos, palm, I cannot remember how to explain it. But part of the building has fallen then. The part of the building had fallen, you know, abandoned kind of building. Nobody stays there, you know, desolate. I mean, empty. So that quiet afternoon could be around 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. in the afternoon, 1 p.m. or either 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. in the afternoon. As I rushed to go shit in the bush, I was doing my thing, you know. I mean, shitting, you know, removing the excreta from my bowel. So after shitting, you know, I was enjoying my thing. I did not know what happened, you know what I mean? I just raised up my head to look around. Now what I saw was shocking. As I raised up my head, it was quiet. And the only building around was that abandoned mud house that nobody lived in. When I saw a human figure clothed in white, the face concealed in white. No part of the body was visible. No part of the body was visible. This human figure moved swiftly. The way it moved, it made steps like a human being, but the step was somehow, I do not know how to describe it. Had arms, had legs, human figure, human shape, complete human shape. But Yoruba, listen, don't come and say this is imagination. I will block you. I hate when I'm telling true life story and you think it is an imagination. I'm not dreaming. I'm telling you what is real. Don't always come and make this comment. It is annoying. You are not there. You were not there. You did not see. I'm telling you what I saw. I'm not drunk. I don't make up things. And it hurts when I tell you the truth and you come here to argue. Do you understand what I mean? When I tell you something, you don't come here and argue. Now listen. Now, as I raised my head, I saw this human-like figure moving at the back of this abandoned building. You know, focused. The movement was, that is, you cannot describe it. Listen, it wasn't a mask, it wasn't a masquerade. I know village masquerade now. I know village masquerade. Do you understand what I mean? I know when I see, now what are you talking? Now listen, this human figure clothed in snow white dress, Snow White, was just moving that afternoon, on a very quiet afternoon. It was just moving swiftly. Man, as I raised my head up, I saw this human-like figure, you know, this moving. And the good thing that happened was It wasn't looking around. It concentrated at one direction, focused one direction, was moving one direction. Man, as a boy, I did not even wipe my anus. I didn't, emergency situation. There was no, I didn't wipe my backside. That's when you know that I didn't know how I caught the shit. I did not know how I ended the business. Now, if you see running, the speed, if you see how I ran into my father's compound as a little boy, I did not look back to know if that thing saw me running. I didn't look back to know if that thing saw me. I was so scared. And I ran into my father's compound, breathing heavily, fearful. Now, look at the interesting thing. I did not call anybody. I cannot remember if there were people at home that day or not. But fear did not allow me to go to that place again. After that day, I did not go back to I stopped going to that, our garden, that's our plot of land, because of what I saw. So, and I did not tell anybody. You understand me? I did not tell anybody. It was when I came here that I remembered that particular incident that happened. And when people tell you that they saw a spirit or they saw a ghost, don't argue. I am telling you what I saw with my, I've never seen such a thing in my entire life before. So when people tell you that they saw something, you that wasn't there or weren't there, don't argue them. Don't go and say it's a lie. Nah, if you are not there, don't say it's a lie. Let me continue with another story. Let me tell you another story of what happened where we lived. Because I know some people like to argue. Now listen, there are spiritual entities living with us here on earth. Some are invisible. I do not know what that thing, that thing I saw that day. You understand me? That thing I saw that day, I was like 5 years. I cannot explain. I looked at it, that is quickly, and I ran. I looked at it, not even up to 5 seconds, and I took off. I ran for my life. Because as a little boy, I knew that was strange. I've never seen such a thing before. Fast forward many years later. This happened in the 70s. Things are happening in this life. Well, don't doubt anything. It's not everything you doubt. Fast forward many years later. My elder brother went to township and established his business. Listen. My elder brother, he's late now, may his soul rest in peace, went to the township, established his business, and rented one room. We call it tenement building or face me, I face you. That kind of building where people come and rent rooms and everybody, everybody will use the same toilet, will use the same bedroom. Face me, a tenant building where tenants live. Now, now. Caleb, I'm explaining it for so many people who are not Africans, who are not from Africa, so that they will understand. And yet I see you. So my elder brother rented one room, and we lived in that one room. And there was a public toilet and public bedroom. So all the tenants shared one toilet and one bedroom. Now, there was a man who had many houseboys in that yard, that is that building. He had like 5 houseboys that were under him, and these 5 boys, they had their own room. They shared one room together. Are you getting the gist? Most of these boys now, I know them personally. We interacted and we joked and then laughed together, had conversation together, told stories together. Now listen. Listen, for those of you who like to argue, one day, one of the house boy, came back from markets, came back from his business, he came back from work. Around, that could be around 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. in the evening. Either 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. in the night, or in the night. Yes, okay, let's say in the night, 9 p.m. in the night. He now opened his door. He opened the room. I was seated outside, taking fresh air. The guy opened the door, he pushed the door, opened. The guy screamed and ran outside. He began to scream. I said, what's going on? A normal human being, normal person. He said he saw a ghost. He said he saw a ghost inside the room. I said, we were like, everybody, I too, I ran away. Because when I saw him running, other guys ran. He opened, nobody was in the room. But when he entered the room, he said he saw a ghost. He came out with speed. When I saw him running, now I followed on. I took off too. Now I need to save my life first. When you see somebody running, now you don't stay. First of all, I took off. I ran. We said, you say you saw a ghost. Then all of us, we were like 4 guys, we gathered to go know if actually a ghost was inside the room. So we tiptoed, we were scared. Some carried objects, like wood or whatever to fight a ghost. We are prepared, 4 guys now, to fight. When we the door, public, what's it called? Face me, I face you. So when we got there, we fearfully, cautiously now pushed the door. You understand me? Now you need to carry wood or any objects or any item that you can to fight a ghost now. So now listen. I say, now we see what we did. We then fearfully pushed the door open, We fearfully pushed the door open, As we pushed with fear, pushed the door open. Lo and behold, there was nobody inside there. The guy said, the guy refused to sleep there. He swore with his life. He said he saw something inside that room. I said, boy, are you drunk? He wasn't drunk. A young boy of about 16, 17 years then. Now, now listen. I said, boy, you said you saw the guy swore with his life. He said, it took the guy almost 2 weeks before he started sleeping there. Even somebody made a comment. My mother told me about similar story she encountered in the 50s as a little girl walking back from school on a very lonely road. Her encounter was even more scary. So I believe you, sir. Thank you, Ajas. Some people don't know. When you tell some people some certain things, they think that some of you thought I am joking. I'm not joking. I saw this live. It wasn't in a day. It wasn't a fairy tale. This is a true life story. I saw it live. Why I'm telling you the story of this guy that we lived together in the township is because he saw the same thing. I began to question the guy. I said, boy, now what did you? He said he saw somebody inside the room. Strange. The guy swore, even the guy refused to enter the room again. It took him like almost 2 to 3 weeks to start. And each time, after that day, he refused to stay in that room alone. After that day, the guy never stayed in that room alone. He only stayed in that room when people are with him. He said, he told me, he said what he saw inside the room where they lived. So, see, if I haven't seen such a thing, if you tell me, I will doubt you. Now, let me charge my handy. If I did not see such, and somebody tell me this story, I will doubt it myself. I will tell you it is a lie, but I saw it, the one I saw. Even that thing traumatized me for many years. It made me fearful, especially when I stay alone or things like that. It made me. That wasn't juju. I'm telling you what I saw. It's not this. We are talking a different. You are talking something else. Juju is another stuff altogether. See, let me tell you, there are powers in this world. You see this thing. Let me tell you what you don't. Okay, let me share this thing. Listen. So Aja said she had the encounter twice. I'm 100% right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, did you know before this video calls, all this, let me tell you, now, before, what's it called? This video calls, this, what's it, internet. You know, all this WhatsApp video calls, messenger video calls, Skype. In Africa, real native doctors had a clay pot that they pour water in and invoke somebody's spirit. That person will appear in that clay pot, like the way you are seeing me. And they will communicate with that person. That is, they can call you a spirit. You come live, they will be talking to you and you'll be answering, like the way we are doing this video call. I know some of you may argue this. Now, if you hear story, if you see things, you will know that there are powers. This, what is it called now? This thing you are seeing here, Africans had the power. Do you understand what I mean? To evoke your spirit, your image will show. The way, the clothes you are wearing, everything, the way you are dressed, you will show. You appear there. Somebody came out with colonizers. They couldn't. If they tell you what happened during colonial era, you will bow. Now you come with a colonial or slavery. If they tell you think these colonizers wanted to go, if they tell you the war our ancestors fought to chase them away, you will marvel. Do you think these colonizers want to leave Africa? You are ignorant. Don't you know that our ancestors fought them with even juju powers? They did not want to leave. Yes, so John Almeida said John Almeida on YouTube said he saw similar thing in the mother's village. He saw like something. That one I saw, the movement was like sliding, like moonwalk, not actually moonwalk, but the way that the movement of the man, of that figure, I don't know how to explain it. So you come here now. If you come here, let me tell you, if you come here and talk about slavery, colonization, that if Africans had such power, why weren't they able to defeat Europeans or something like that? Let me tell you, when you are fighting an enemy and you have an enemy within, that fight, that battle, you may lose it. Do you understand me? When you are at war, fighting external people, fighting your enemy, and you have an enemy within, you are not likely to win that battle. You get the gist now. And this was exactly what happened to African people. Africans, do you think Europeans were going into the forest to capture African people during slave trade? Europeans weren't going to the forest, going to the villages and capturing black people. Black people were the ones capturing themselves. So you cannot win such a war when an enemy is within. Make use of your brain. If the whole Africa had united and had no group that betrayed them, how do you think Europeans, foreigners, can come to Africa and win them, overcome them? You know how Oyibo do their thing. You know how Europeans do their things. Divide and rule. When they go, they work smart. That is, they go look for how to divide, put enmity among you, so you'll be fighting yourselves. They create enmity among families, among tribes. Without them, sowing seed of discord among black people, they wouldn't win. They will not enslave African people. A kingdom that is divided among itself cannot stand. Do you understand what I mean? That was what happened. Abundance grace, I see you. You understand what I mean? So, all these things you see, like what I told you now, about what I saw as a little boy, is real. It's not a joke. Well, guys, I decided to come out. Taiwo, yeah, so enemy opens doors for external ones, physical and spiritual. I appreciate you. That's it. Some of you, but when I make a video, some of you come and say, the problem of Africa is Western world. You say that they have refused to leave Africa. You talk about France, and they still have their hand, or they install puppet leaders. You still say it. If, when they were chased away, they still found a way to still have a hand in African political affairs. So, you think that Juju has no power. So those real native doctors did not use their Juju on them. They did. If you hear the story of my great-great-great-grandfather, you go carry hand for head. Duke, whether you follow me or you don't follow me, I have enough followers. This is say you want to know whether I'm worth following. I have enough. I'm getting followers every day. You understand me? You cannot say because I gave you good response, say you want to follow or not. I have enough. I get followers every day. This morning, today now, I've gotten more than 400 followers. This morning, I've gotten more than 400 followers on Facebook. This morning. I appreciate you for following me, but don't come here and act as if without you, that I cannot breathe anymore. Do you understand what I mean? I appreciate you following me, but don't come and use it as a way of oppressing me. If you don't talk like this, I will not follow you. If you don't talk like this, I don't follow you, or this. Don't give me conditions. I've grown above that level that you come and give me condition. If you talk like this, or you shout, or you stay quiet, or you dress like this, I follow you. People who knows me knows me. Do you understand what I mean? People who there are a lot of people here who have been following my page. That is love. Not you come here and give me condition. If you don't talk like this, if you talk about religion, I will follow you. If you talk about this, I will follow you. If you behave like this, I will follow you. I've grown above that. If you don't follow, another person will follow. You understand me? So guys, I want to take a break. Arim Bongatna, I see you. I want to take a break. I'll be back. You understand me? I'll be back. Love should be unconditional in certain situations. Love should be unconditional. There are some people, Bambuk, I see you. Some people will see you and like you for who you are, like you as a person. Some people, if somebody hates you, there is nothing you will do to please that person. You don't understand. When somebody hates you, there is nothing, whatever, you can never impress a hater. You know what haters do? Haters only look for faults. Hey, look at what he said. Look at how he dressed. Look at all this thing. You understand me? Look at how he's dressed. This man, this is haters' ways. These are their ways. They look for faults in people. Sophia, I see you. So, guys, let me take a break. I promised to anchor this story yesterday night, but I was unable. So I decided to come here and tell you guys this story. I'll be coming back later. So I appreciate everybody. Omo, you say I shouldn't go. If I don't go, but you are not showing some reactions now. You are not liking the video. You say I shouldn't go. Everywhere. Cecilia. Okay, Cecilia. That's the Cecilia. Cecilia, you want me to stay? If you want me to stay, you need to be sharing my program. You need to be liking. You know why this program is important? These platforms are important. Now, when I say abroad is boring, it is boring. For 5 consecutive days, did I pronounce it right? For 5 consecutive days, I have not gone outside. First, the weather is cold. Secondly, things are expensive. Cost of living is high. Do you understand me? Every tax, man. So staying at home is economical. I don't spend money staying at home. I manage. Go outside, I have no money to spend. The weather is very cold. Man, I don't show off. I don't play big boy. Like, I'm a big man, I'm rich, I have my this, I have this, for what now? You need to take me as you see me. This is me. You understand me? I have no reason to boast or brag for you. For what now? I've grown above that level. To boast that you like me or accept me as a rich man or a big man. You want that? You want me to be fake? To claim who I'm not? Nah, I can never. To impress you? Nah, if you want to laugh, laugh. You want me to claim who I'm not? Sammy, I have this, and go and live fake lifestyle. Now, I will not do it. I will not do it. Now see, if I show you my fridge now, there is nothing in it. And this is why I tell you my true life story, how we are. Sometimes my wife will be begging me, please take it easy. Say, don't show this. I say, I will show it. I want to show people how exactly people are living abroad. For what now? People need to know how we are living. If I have money, I tell you guys now, I have money. But if we are broke, now we are broke. Some people, I'm not the only one. Some people now, they are indebted. They have children. Many people don't even know how to come out of their problems, but they are hiding it. Many people you see abroad, they are living in bondage. Some are trapped. A lot of people are trapped in the system. But they don't say they play big boy because of shame. They play big boy. They are dying in silence. Many people are dying in silence. They are working like slaves. That is, na road no pass. The same people, if I drop a video, they say, what is this man doing? Why are you complaining? What are you doing here? Come back to Africa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Some people, the debt they are owing, they will not pay. They cannot finish paying it in their lifetime. They will leave debts for their generation, for their children. But if I make a video, they say, oh, this man is complaining. Why are you complaining? But I'm telling you the reality. Do you know what people go through? You don't know. So, do you know what people go through abroad? Let me tell you, first and foremost, 90% of people are living in rented houses. 90% are living in rented houses. And you know what it takes to maintain an apartment abroad? Some are paying $2,500 or euros every month. Only rent. Some have car loan. That is, they are paying for their cars they carried. Some are paying they are paying. If you know the debt some people are owing. Now there is one Filipino woman I know. Since 30 years, she has been servicing her debt. Since 30 years. And this woman is over 60-something years now. She has not been free. She has not liberated herself from the debt. Sometimes I ask myself, then after suffering all your life, she bought a house somewhere outside Vienna. And since then, she has been paying the credit. Then, when is she going to be done? And how long is she going to enjoy that house before she passes away? She's still working. That is, okay, let's assume in a few years she will finish paying the mortgage or the credit for that house. How many years are remaining for her to enjoy that house? That means she was born to pay credit till she died. She was born, she came abroad here from Philippines, came here, worked, paid credit and died. If I tell you, say, oh, this man is discouraging you from coming abroad, go to the embassy and collect visa. You understand what I mean? I tell you the reality, how we live abroad here. Now listen, some people are making it. Some people are making money. Let me tell you. I'm not lying to you. Some people are making money. That is, if you are still active. Now listen. When I was driving taxi, I made money. I was making like 3,000 euros a month. When I had my businesses, there was a day I made 1,300 euros a day. When I had my shop, then I was making money. Nothing remains permanent. At a time, now you cannot be a champion forever. You understand me? You cannot be a champion forever. Why do you think people retire? I made a video. I don't know if I posted the video. Yesterday, I went to bed at about 12 midnight. I went to bed. Getting to 3 a.m. in the morning, urine woke me up. I had that feeling to go urinate. Urine woke me up. I went to the toilet, I urinated, went back to bed, and I couldn't sleep anymore. I was just rolling in my bed. I couldn't sleep. Now getting to 8 a.m. in the morning, that sleep, that feeling came to sleep. Before I knew it, I dozed off. Imagine if I had to go walk at about 6 a.m. in the morning. I did not sleep the whole night. Imagine if I had to go walk at this age at 6 a.m. or maybe 5 a.m. in the morning. I may collapse. Some nights I don't sleep. Do you understand me? And you see, when I was younger, my body was still, energetic, fighter. As you grow older, you need more rest. Your body needs rest. Your body needs attention. You understand me? If you don't take time, you may even die before your time. I decided when I went to the doctors, they saw my condition. They said, this man, you need to stop walking. The blood pressure and everything. They said, you need to stop walking. See, like I always say here, we have different genetics. We have different DNA. There are people, even at the age of 70 years, they are still going hard. Some people, even 75 years, they are still working and hustling and making money. Now, let me give you a gist of one man from Romania, a friend. There was a man. He was a friend. We understood ourselves back then. He was a fellow taxi driver, a fellow taxi colleague. Each time he saw me, he would come out of the car and greet me. He wants to be a guy. The man wants to be a guy, like he sees me, hey, say, hey, Rody, come here. He wants to hug me and play a guy, man. An old man. Now listen. After a while, this man, at the age of almost 70 years, he went and married a younger woman. He was about 68 then when he went and married a young lady of 35 years. He showed me the picture, the video. And I asked him, I said, dude, he used to watch my video. I asked him, I said, Oga, why did you choose to marry a girl that is half your age? She's too young for you, and you are an old man, almost 70 years, and you went and married a young woman of 35 years. He said he wants to enjoy a young woman. You know what's up? He wants to enjoy a young woman. You understand what I mean? I said, okay. That man has always been like that. But look at the interesting part of this story. The man worked so hard. He competed with everybody, younger people. The man, he worked day and night. He was a hustler. Hustled so much. He retired many years ago. He got retired but stopped working. I did not stop working. He retired. He got pension, but the man did not stop working. Listen to it. Sometimes when I meet him, sometimes during summer, if I am walking on the road and he sees me, he will stop and say, Rody, hi. He will park and then we keep gisting. Now, one day, he saw me and came out of his car. He said he has sold his property somewhere in Eastern Europe and purchased a house outside Vienna. I said, you sold your house in Eastern Europe? He said he sold his house and purchased a house outside Vienna, 70 kilometers outside Vienna. And I asked him, why did you do that? He said, because he needs his peace, his rule. He doesn't want these foreigners. He said, too many foreigners and now in Vienna and things like that. I said, wow. And this man, by the last time I saw him, the man, he was about 75 years or thereabout. He has emaciated. He looked so frail, so weak, you know, like that. I said, boy, don't stop this thing. He said, no, Rodi. He showed me his house. He went and bought a bungalow with big back, you know, garden outside Vienna. I asked him, how much did you pay for it? He said he paid 120. The house cost 120,000 euros. 120,000 euros. He said they paid deposit of 50,000 euros. Hold on. 120,000 euros was the total package, and they deposited 50,000 euros. And I asked him, I said, dude, how do you plan to pay extra 70,000 at this age? You are approaching 80 years. How do you plan to pay off this 70,000? He said he'd drive. Now this man was driving from 70 kilometers outside Vienna. He would drive every day and go back. And he told me he would park his car somewhere at train station and join train to go to the village where he purchased the house. He said, now some people brought problems upon themselves or stress. I said to him, I said, this is not the age. You would have done this when you were younger. Now you are 70-something years, you went and involved yourself in credit. You went to take credit mortgage because... I told him, I said, dude, this is too late. If I were, because I don't drive taxi. You know, we used to see every day. But since I stopped working like 3 years ago, I don't see people again. You know, I advise people, I tell them, no, don't go this side. The guy continued to drive. The last time I saw him, even I felt that's, he brought out his hand. I was like, nah, should I shake this man? He looked so kaput, like if he sees something. I said, this man is about to die. The face wrinkled, you know, the eyes swollen. I said, nah, this man is about to die. Even to shake him was like difficult. I said, man, what's going on here? After a while, I stopped seeing the man. One day I saw somebody else driving the car. I went to the person, I said, how about the former owner of the car? Guess what? They told me the man is no more. Stress kills. Stress kills. He killed himself. When I tell you guys that for everything under the sun, there is a time and season for it. Some of you come here and argue me. You think I did not see money? Don't you think I didn't see money? That I saw money and decided to stay at home. If I had continued to drive taxi, by this time I wouldn't be alive. If I had continued to chase money, by this time you will not be listening to me. Do you know what I saw? Do you know how I felt? Now, there is what they call body talks. Your body language, your body will tell you. Before anything happens to you, you'll be getting signs. You will know that maybe your heart, your liver, your joints, your headache, that there is something wrong with your body. You feel it, maybe headache. When I was having constant headache non-stop for years, I continued to drive. My eyes were closing, face swollen, everywhere, my mouth shifted, and if you see something. My blood pressure, high, non-stop. Nah, do you think you hustle more than me? So you think I did not see money? You think you hustle more than me? All of you come on comment section and be saying, nah, don't see things. If I tell you how many people that dropped dead, If I tell you how many, now before I stopped, I saw things. So you think I came to Europe and be staying, be sleeping? I came to sleep. I didn't see money to carry. I resemble you, a weak man that does not want to go and hustle for money. Now I've seen people come out of their taxi and fall down and die. I saw many times. Some have stroke, stroke. Some their heads, they hang their legs. Some cannot speak anymore. If I make our time, now some people, we are driving taxi, investing back home. When they died, even while they were in hospital, the brothers were fighting over their properties. I know a man, I will not mention his name. He was buying land, farmland, built duplex when the man was in coma, in stroke, in coma in hospital. He never died. The brothers were already fighting over the properties, how to share the properties. The man gone. Now you never see something safe. I hustled with the man at West Bankhoff day and night. This man hustled non-stop. Now, if I tell you stories of people that messed up, now money is make money and stay alive to enjoy the one you made. You cannot be saying money, 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 and you die along the way and you leave the inheritance for enemies. You hustle, you leave your inheritance for enemies. Now, so many men while in hospital, families were already fighting over their properties. Don't allow people push you inside the pit by giving you pressure. Now, if I don't build house, leave me alone. I'm happy I'm alive. If I never build house, allow me. I'm happy I'm breathing this air. Go build, live, make money. I'm happy I'm alive. So you see me, I have everything. I have driver's license, taxi license, European passports, everything. You think I did not see money to carry. So phone call now, they bring car for me, I start making money. If I sit inside that car for 5 hours, my blood pressure will be more than 250. If I sit inside that car, now I spoke to myself, I said, oh, it's time to end this thing. I'm telling you these stories for you to learn. Now, have you not heard stories of people working, nurses, working night and day, taking night shifts, extra hours? They built, now I saw videos, stories, real life stories. People in UK, they are working these three jobs in America, build duplex. They died, some died even without sleeping in it. You see stories. One lady living in America, a nurse, went after opening her house, returned back. She died of stress. What is it? The people clap for you now. Look at you. You are a hustler. You die off, and life goes on. Life will not stop because you died. The house you are building, this thing you are doing, who will live? You need to make money that you will enjoy. Build a house you live in. Not you want to build a house. You know the time. You've got to know when to stop. If I see bread, I eat. Come there and say, now, Roddy, you don't have money. You are poor. No, talk it. If I tell you people I know personally that I know more, you will understand me. Fellow taxi drivers, people that embarked on this journey, we came here together, many are gone, men and women. Now I see life differently. I appreciate every minute of my life today. If you see how many people that are gone, You'll be thankful that you're alive. Sometimes when I lay in my bed, I remember the guys we used to rock together in the 90s, went to club, gisted, went to park in summer. Today, many of them have decayed. They have turned to dust. You come here and saying this. Now, there comes a time in a man's life. Now, if you see granite eat, bread eat, to sustain yourself, you thank God. Now, you can't push me now. Look at me. You can't pressure me to go do what I'm not supposed to do. Do you know how it feels now? Sometimes, self, in the whole night, you will not sleep. And you have to go to work the following morning. Now you'll be feeling dizzy. You may collapse self. The whole night, you will not sleep. In the morning, you need to dress. Do you know now, if I don't sleep, if you know how I feel? Now, maybe you have never even experienced it. If you don't sleep, now sleeping is medicine. If you don't sleep, if you fail to sleep, if you know the impact, and if you have this problem and you go to work without sleeping, maybe your body is made of iron. I don't know about you. There is a song my people used to sing. You are making money, you are not enjoying it. You are saving the money. You are toiling every day, saving money, building house. Now build the house that you live in. Make the money that you will enjoy, that you stay alive and enjoy. Know your limits before you go die put. Guys, this abroad, the story, if I come out, if we talk the story, this abroad story, we cannot, now, even sometimes, I spoke to my sister some days back. Most of the guys I left behind, many of them are gone, dead, schoolmates, friends I used to know, people I wanted to impress, to go show, now look, Rodi arrived. So look at me at the end of the day, the abroad, I went there and I conquered, I'm back. Who are you going to show off to? Many don't old. Many of them are old, that they have no interest anymore. You understand me? People just want to eat and observe. Men, real men now are only observing. Okay, guys. Take care of. Now observe at the defensive game. We are just observing. Okay, if you catch tiger, go eat. Go catch the tiger, go carry it. Eat your tiger. You understand me? Go catch tiger, eat. If I drop a video, come here, Uncle Roddy, this, you know, allow us to rest. Okay, rest. I'm allowing you. Make the money. Go catch tiger alive and cook it. So guys, I'll be back later. Let me leave you guys. If I have nothing to eat, hunger not a key person. If I have nothing to eat, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow, if nah. So that's it. Man, let me take a break. I'll be back later in the evening. So let's see ourselves later. Take care. See, this is my video. Take time. I mean, take care, guys. Now, don't forget to follow my page, oh. Don't forget to follow this page. I don't understand. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Uncle Rody. Go to my YouTube at Uncle Rody, subscribe. After now, you say, hey, this man, this. Now go and support. Go show some support now. Not to come here and cyberbully me, saying, nah, this man. Go and show support. Andrew, I see you. I'm getting so many comments.